What's up? What's up? Hope all is well. You already know what it is. Kev Beats here, and I'm gonna go in on 7 ways to attract more fans. You're a music artist. A lot of people, a lot of artists depend on labels. They depend on managers. They depend on everybody else to do everything for them. And if you're independent, which is the best position that you could ever be in your life right now as a music artist, is independent, then you need to know ways to attract more fans. And I'm going to give you 7 ways to attract more fans. Number one, the number one way to attract more fans is to have hot beats. I mean, make sure that you're writing on top of bangers. Don't write on no mediocre, cheap mess. Because people are not going to take you seriously if your beats sound mediocre. Matter of fact, always remember this. A mediocre beat, you will create a mediocre song. A garbage beat, you'll create a garbage song. A banger, you'll create a banger. I mean, it's just straight up. So you need to line yourself with the hottest beats. Where can you get the hottest beats? You already know. KF Beats. You need the hottest beats. So that's number one. You know, I'm always joking and always playing, but that's number one. Make sure you're rapping on the top bangers. Number two, find and market to fans of artists that you sound like. If you sound like Jay-Z, if you sound like Sierra, if you sound like Lady Gaga, you should be marketing to those fans of those artists because you have a much easier way of getting noticed, recognized, and listened to. You know, that's just a no-brainer. I mean, especially if you sound identical to an artist. That's game right there. I mean, that's something actually that I wish I knew a long time ago when I was, going back and doing my artist thing. I mean, that's something huge. Like, market to the fans of artists that you sound like, and that can take you further than you will even know. Now, number three, flood the social media. Entertain people. Be social. Matter of fact, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Twitter, people want to network and be social. Facebook, people want to network and be social. YouTube, people want to be entertained. So make sure that you are flooding the social media, not with spam, not with links of to go buy your music, to go listen to your music. Don't do that stuff. That just irritates people. That'll get people to just erase you off of their list. That'll just have people stop dealing with you, just period. Don't spam people. Spamming people makes you look mediocre. Just to keep it real. Build relationships. Be entertained. Fans want to be entertained. Fans want to be social. Get to know what their issues are with hip hop. Get to know what their issues are with rap albums and songs and R&B albums. Pick their brains. Do surveys. Be social. Now that's three. Now number four, collect emails. Now this is one of the biggest, man. There's a lot of artists out there that's not collecting emails. Vision this. If you got a mailing list of over 500,000 artists that love your music, that listen to your music, that support you, buy your merchandise, go to your shows, you don't need a label. You don't need anything from that point. If you got a mailing list of 500,000 fans, I mean, that's game. So I know the next question is, well, how do I get people's emails? Do raffles. Do like free giveaways. Do concerts giveaways. Do free albums, free mixtapes. The most saddest thing that I hear people do right now is they come up with an album and they put it straight on iTunes. But they're not known. Nobody knows who you are. So would you rather get 5 sales in 5 months or 20,000 downloads free? Now, with the 20,000 downloads, you have 20,000 fans that loves your music versus 5 people that's your cousin. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. So collect people's emails, establish a mailing list. That's one of the biggest things that you can do right now for your career. For real. That's one of the biggest things that you could do. Now, next, number 5 is provide value to your fans. Now, this is another huge one. This is psychology. Provide value to your friends. There's this thing that I learned called the law of reciprocity. And basically what that means is anytime you give someone something, they feel obligated to give you something of equal value in return. Now that's game. That's game. If you provide value, you provide valuable music. If you're already on the top beats, on the hottest beats, and you providing value and you providing dope songs and information and doing surveys and getting to know your fans, and man, you have fans forever. These people will support you forever. Building a relationship. The biggest thing that I don't know that a lot of people do, a lot of people don't blog. A lot of people don't do video blogging. Why aren't you on YouTube just establishing relationships with your fans? Letting them know who you are. Why aren't you doing that? A lot of people are missing a lot of opportunities and a lot of money by not doing that. So make sure that you're providing value to your fans. Don't give them junk. That's only going to make them turn away and look at somebody else. Listen to somebody else. Now, the sixth way to draw in, well, attract more fans is to create your own website, blog, Tumblr. Have somewhere for these people to go. Somewhere that you could share photos. Somewhere that you could share your ideas, stories, experiences, thoughts. That's also another place that you can do your surveys. You can find out what artists like, what they don't like. What fans like, what fans don't like. You should have your own website. Just imagine this. You're an artist. You have 500,000 people on your mailing list. You have your website. You have a Tumblr. You have a blog that people support. At that point, you can put out whatever you want to put out, and you have fans that's going to support you. Don't go straight to iTunes. Always look for the free stuff. Give people free stuff so they can get to know who you are. Now, last but not least, the seventh way to attract more fans, create a compilation album or a mixtape with other rappers or other singers or other genres. Now, if you create pop music and you would like to break into the hip-hop industry and you want to grab rap fans because you're thinking about going that route, why aren't you creating, like a mixtape with R&B, pop, hip-hop, dubstep? Even work with some local celebrities. Work with celebrities if you know some, or the hottest people in your area. Get on some albums with these dudes. Do some songs with these people. Get their fans to listen to you and swap fans. That's another no-brainer. That's another no-brainer. So I just gave you 7 ways to attract more fans. Now, the biggest thing, you can sit and you can listen to these things and, it can go over your head and it can go in one ear and out the other. And 2 years, 3 years from now, you're going to wonder and you're going to sit back and wonder, why do I still have the same amount of fans? Or you can take these principles and apply these things to your business, to your career right now, and watch. The proof is in the pudding already. I'm doing these things. I'm going to continue to do these things. Everybody I know that's successful is doing these things. So make sure that you're doing these things to get more fans. And I guarantee one, if not all of these things, will work in your favor. So have a great day. Just a little motivation. Peace.